Hey there smartphone fans, I know you want more Meizu E3 videos, and of course here I am back again baby with more Meizu E3 goods. And today I'll be talking about the display, the sound quality and my first camera impressions from the Meizu E3 since I got it 24 hours ago. Now this is the Meizu E3's display. It's a 6-inch Full HD plus IPS panel, I think made by Sharp, because Meizu usually uses Sharp displays, which is not bad. This is excellent since Sharp are one of the best, if not the best LCD panel manufacturer on earth actually. And the display really looks very nice, considering this is a budget phone. We used to have these kind of displays 2-3 years ago at very high-end flagship devices. This is again above Full HD resolution thanks to that 18:9 or 2:1 full screen or full view display capabilities, which makes it a little bit taller and narrower than what we're used to having regularly on the 16:9 display last year. This is the new craze, and like every phone has one, and this is a really fine display. One really good characteristics of this display is that it's in cell display. Now what does this mean is that the touch digitizer and the display are practically melted into one another, so there is no delay when you're typing or stuff like that, so it makes for really satisfying typing and in general very satisfying user experience when it comes to touch reaction for the display. Meizu's implementation of the 18:9 display is very good for a budget device. I see really thin borders on left and right, not the thinnest on top and bottom, but certainly very good considering this is a around $300 phone we're talking about. And this have the Snapdragon 636 two rear front cameras on the back, and the build quality is much better than the Redmi 5 Plus I have here. So these are just a few scenarios I've taken. It's a YouTube video playing at Full HD stretched out to the 18:9 aspect ratio. You can see it looks very good, and the blacks are really deep considering there is a light source in the room. And this is me using the phone outside on the terrace on a sunny day. The display is glossy, it's not a matte display, so it does reflect a lot of light, but it gets very bright, so I don't think you have any worries when it comes to sunlight visibility. And I'm still getting used to that one touch force sensitive home button thing. As a bonus, with each Meizu phone you get access to the theme and wallpaper store, and Meizu provide lots of really cool wallpapers and themes to download, and I'm using some to show you here. A lot of color variations, dark, light images, how the display switches from one to the other, and as you can tell the display doesn't falter. All the images actually look very good on this display. I don't think there are much better LCD panels at this price. This is certainly one of the best $300 displays on the market right now. Deep blacks, very deep blacks, as you can see here, for an LCD IPS panel, well done by Sharp. And next up we have the speaker sound test of the Meizu E3, so check it out and tell me what you think. And as always, I have saved the best for last, and these are my first impressions of Meizu's cameras. First of all, the camera app is still the same. I've used a lot of Meizu phones and I really like the camera app because it's very minimalistic, doesn't get in your way, and it's very simple to use, nothing overly intruding on the display screen, no lot of buttons to press. And there you can see the now 1 and 2 times zoom, which is lossless zoom, optical zoom, thanks to that second camera by Sony, the second 20 megapixel camera. and here you can use that 20 megapixel camera since it's a narrower field of view sensor for great portrait shots by pressing that double lens icon on the left here. As far as video capabilities goes on this phone, the phone can shoot 4K video from the main camera and full HD video from the front camera. There is no optical image stabilization on this phone, but I think there is electronic image stabilization. I've taken just a few videos, so I'm not showing any video too. I'm saving that for the final camera review. Another very cool feature is they've added a time-lapse and slow motion feature, but the full-blown manual mode for this camera, you can adjust absolutely everything from like ISO, shutter speed. It can even go down to 20-second shutter speed. So if you have a tripod and you love using your camera for those long exposure shots, the Meizu E3 is another great line of Meizu phones offering that. And here is a shot I just taken in like studio lighting conditions. As you can see, the shot is near perfect. The details are exquisite, but this is again in studio lighting. So let me show you a few shots I've taken today on a very good sunny day outside. And my first impressions of the camera is very positive considering the rear camera of the device. Very fast focus speed, very well handling the overexposure from the direct sunlight, and here you can see the 2x lossless zoom in action. No loss of quality, brings you closer to that object you want to film. Very useful for those who love the photography. Here is a portrait mode shot and now a few selfie shots. So this will conclude my first impressions 24 hours later from Meizu E3. Do stay tuned to my channel, hit that subscribe button, check out my other videos, and stay tuned tomorrow for my Meizu E3 gaming impressions of the phone. And I will also show you all the Antutu Geekbench, PC Mark, and the various benchmarks I've taken with Meizu E3 so far. So this has been your reviewer, your host Stephen Fox. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you tomorrow.